All right, what is up? Welcome to the Daily Dose presented by ProphetX. I'm your host, John Hyslop. We've got a pretty busy MLB slate tonight. Like I was looking at it earlier, I was like, this is not bad. Like we could probably get a little bit loose. I'm thinking we find some NBA or just anything that the odd shopper tool is kind of giving us, I think we're going to get a lot, though, because it looks like we have 2 NBA games, and then we have a million baseball games, I feel like. We don't get this many, I don't think, on Mondays. I'm not sure. But, Chad, if you have any questions, just let me know. Anything ProphetX related, just ask now. I was arbing over the weekend. I got crushed on two props yesterday, and then I took a couple $100 out. So the climb to a milli, getting a little bit tough, but yeah, sometimes you got to arb, and whenever we arb, if it's like 250 and it loses, then this account loses 250 and the other account gains 250. So after a while, sometimes it gets like mismatched, if that makes sense. Like it's uneven. So that definitely sucks. Then you got to start depositing and moving money around. But at the same time, it doesn't really matter because they're all your accounts, so it's all your money. But anyways, I'm going to look for an ARB opportunity now. Looks like there's a $5.76 Jaylen Brown ARB at FanDuel. If you take under 3.5 minus 107 at ProphetX and then over 3.5 plus 112 at FanDuel, you will make an automatic $6.76. I'm sorry, $5.76. And that's right here. That's one reason why you want to use ProphetX. They don't care if you ARB. They don't care. And if you don't know what an ARB is, basically it's a bet where it's so good that no matter what you do, you win. So on this one, if you bet 238.57, you would never do the exact number, but you would win 505. If you play 261 here, you win 505. So no matter what happens, you win money. Like, no matter what happens, he's going to have to go over or under as well. Like, there's no way he can not – he can't land on 3.5 assists. It's either 4 or 3. So, arbing is one thing that, I mean, to be honest with you, if you're not using the exchanges, then you're kind of missing the boat a little bit. But it is what it is. What else do we got? Under 3.5. Yeah, I mean, this thing, there's a lot of liquidity on this thing too. We got new blinds, so you won't hear the dogs, but the dogs are trying to figure out right now, like how to see. They're like, dude, we can't see. She just made a mark on it too. That's bad. Ongoing process at the house. Ongoing process. Oh. Hang on one second. I'm going to see if this ARB is still available for me. Here come the dogs. Yep, Jaylen Brown plus 112. Is that an under? Wow. Where did all that money go? Like, dude, all that liquidity just left. Somebody just arbed the hell out of that. There was like thousands of dollars on Brown under, and then now there's not. That sucks. Dude, I was about to just nail that. You got to be quick if you want to arb. What else we got? Chat, what do you got? Anything? Yeah, so ProphetX is an exchange. So we're playing against other people. We're not playing against multi-billion-dollar corporations, which makes it literally awesome. Just incredible. There's no limits. It's whatever liquidity is available, you can have all of it. Doesn't matter. They're an exchange, so they don't really care. They're not the house. They're just taking a very small cut of everybody's action, and that's why I think that they are the future. Literally the future going forward. There's nothing better than the exchanges right now. The books they limit you when you start killing them, and that stinks. But the more people playing on exchanges, the better, because the more liquidity and there's no limits. just right there. I mean, you saw how quick it went, but there was so much money on Jaylen Brown's assists. Look how much is traded already. $17,679. Like, that's insane. That's a lot of money on assist. But if, like, over bettors, they find people that want to play the under, and bam, match made in heaven. What I'm thinking happened there was some absolute whale was trying to get in on the over the assist. So all that cash is available on the under, and then now everyone else just arbed it, and he's happy. Plus 112. So what did they? I mean, it's not like they got great numbers on it. It's plus 109. So, but I mean, if you're limited on FanDuel, what's your options? You know, because FanDuel has plus 112. Wish we would have been able to arb that. But anyways, I'm going to find a couple things for us. They're saying Kyle Stowers, no home run. I'm never doing that. Julius Randle, under 5.5 assists, plus 119. Just had that triple-double. People might be liking him. But under 5.5 assists is even money at FanDuel right now. Literally even money. Plus 119 at ProphetX. That's ridiculous. Hang on, I'm trying to look for more. Can only go as fast as I can go. The market I think we should hit are pitchers and pitcher strikeouts. So that's the one there. Mikal Bridges under 16.5 points plus assist, plus 117. That's minus 108 right now at FanDuel. That's just ridiculous. Paul Skeens over 4.5 hits allowed, plus 110. ProphetX. That's minus 113 at Caesars, minus 120 at BetMGM. I mean, that's not even remotely close to the same play. Like, not even remotely close. Minus 120 at DraftKings, minus 115 at ESPN, minus 102 at Pinnacle, but people are saying Pinnacle's not a sharp book now, which I do not agree with that, but that's what they're saying. Josh Hart over 11.5 points, minus 109. That's another one you can take right now blindly. Why would you take it blindly? Because it is minus 170 at ESPN for that same. I mean, dude, that's crazy town. Minus 152 at FanDuel. Over 14.5 is only plus 115 at Caesars. Minus 135 at DraftKings. Minus 135 at BetMGM. It's minus 109. Doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense at all. What else we got? Still looking. Darius Garland. Nope. That's gone already. Let me see what we got. Just ProphetX. Nas Reed under 1.5 assists, plus 110. Minus 102 is the true odds on that. It's minus 115 now. Jaylen Brown's assists are just gone. That was crazy how all that liquidity just got eaten up. You can arb that Josh Hart. over 11.5 points if you want to arb. Yep, there's $2,000 or almost $3,000 in liquidity on that right now. And then if you just went and took points under at one of the books, you basically just guarantee yourself money. It's free money. It's an alt number for Hart at FanDuel as well. Yeah, unders plus 114. And then here, Jesus, that's crazy, huh? I mean, it's a free $5. I just did it. I mean, it's free $5, dude. That's like 5 millis, 5 shots at millis right there, just by arbing. What's up, Phil? It was a pretty tough weekend for me. I had fun with the family though. Got some sun, so I'm kind of back in that regard. But man, yeah, it was tough sledding gambling. Let's see if we can do points assists for Bridges. That's another $7. I think it's under 16.5 is what it's saying. Minus 114. And then over 16.5. Hey, you need to relax. Right in the middle of something, Oak. Points assist. Is there liquidity? Please be liquidity. Tell me it's under. Under 16.5 plus 121. And then over plus 114. Or minus 114, 270. So under at ProphetX plus 121, over at FanDuel. All right. So we just arbed. Not really the biggest arb guy, but to be honest with you, I mean, it's free. It's legitimately free money. So under 16.5 plus 121 for Mikal Bridges and points and assist. So you take that for looks like 78, or no, I'm sorry, 230. And then you take over 16.5 points and assist. at FanDuel. I literally just had it backwards, dude. I'm glad I checked that. So Bridges over 16.5 points plus assist. That's at FanDuel minus 114. Take the under 16.5 plus 121 at ProphetX. It's like $8. Anybody got any strikeout props? We need to actually wager something here. Actually play the game, you know what I mean? That was crazy. Dude, I can't believe I just put the wrong one in. That's bad. That's pretty dumb on my part. Over 11.5 for Hart points. I'm checking my other stuff now. And then under 11.5 plus 114. Okay. Yeah, I don't really want to come on here and arb, but I mean at the same time, whenever like big ones are like that, like that's like that's like 12 free millis is the way I look at that. Like we just get 12 free millis, all because we have ProphetX. If you don't have ProphetX, there's a link in the description, promo code SLOP, get it. They're going to give you 1.5% cash back for an entire month from using that promo code. And you have another out in your pocket, like right in your back pocket. There's another out. If you're in a prison state, this looks and feels just like a sports book, even though it's not. It's legitimately an exchange. But like I said, go on it yourself. It looks and feels just like a sports book. Trying to find a strikeout move right now, so bear with me. We need something here. What I found on ProphetX is if you use like an odd screen, what happens is a lot of times pitchers will be like, let's say you like a guy 4.5, but he's minus 120 at like, a book. Sometimes you can find those same guys plus money. So instead of having to go 6+ at a book, you're able to do the standard line still at plus money, which is a game changer because that's one less strikeout. Yesterday, we could have done that with Griffin Canning. You win. It's the difference between winning and losing. Guy struck out 3 guys in the top of the first inning and then only got 2 more. Well, the 4.5 people won, but I didn't want 4.5 because 4.5, like I said, wasn't good for me. Like it was like minus 130 something. There's a lot of times though where you'll see the 4.5 guys, instead of having to go 5.5 like at the books, the 4.5 guys are plus money, which is bananas because again, that changes everything. But that's because you're playing at ProphetX. And like I said, it's just another out. I'm looking right now. I don't see anything great. Hang on. It's a wait and see game. Right now, we don't have all the lineups out. We do have some lineups, which is good, but we need all of them out. That way the numbers start moving. And once they start getting crossed, that's when the magic happens. But we got nothing. All right, so we only have those 2 ARBs. So take that for what it's worth. But both of those, you look at them right on the screen. Under Bridges, 16.5. You could take the over. At a book, and like I said, you come out cash. All you do is ARB. All you do is just open 2 different apps. That's it. All right. If you want to try ProphetX, it's legal in everywhere, literally everywhere, except Washington, Nevada, Montana, Idaho, Arizona, Louisiana, Ohio, Michigan, Tennessee. Everywhere else, you're legit. So Florida, California, Texas, talking to all of you guys, get it. It's legitimately another out. It's just like having a sports book, except it's not a sports book. It's an exchange. But yeah, use promo code SLOP. Links in the description. I will see all of you tomorrow. Hopefully we have some originated bets because I want to see some originated picks big time. But like I said, sometimes it's a little dry. It's what it is. I'll see all you guys at 4 p.m. today for the home run show. Have a great one.